Buenos días.
Good morning, girls. How are you?
Excellent, and you? How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, so let's gonna start. I'm gonna share you my screen. Can you see it?
Yes, teacher.
So welcome for this class. Remember, this is a class for exam preparation. For this class, we're gonna work reading and writing skills. So the idea is to develop different activities to work reading and writing exercise. And the idea with this exercise is to improve and reviewing reading comprehension, vocabulary, fluency, and pronunciation, and a little language structure with the writing part, right? So in the first part, we're gonna do this part, these questions is a warming up. We have six different charts to respond. And we're gonna continue with this little text to work about the comprehension in the reading part and respond these different questions with multiple options. And to the final, you're gonna write a little paragraph uh, when you're gonna tell me and explain why it is important not to spend time on social networks, right? So let's move back. So in this case, in the first chart, who wants to read? Who wants to read it?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
The first box
Yeah, yeah.
with the question, with the questions. Wait,
No,
with the
no,
no?
yeah. If you want to read the question too.
Okay. John, you know I said that football practice will be on Wednesday. Well, it isn't. It's on Thursday. Sorry. See you there. Cheers, Adam. Why has Adam reading this message?
Okay, thank you. So consider that. Why has Adam writing this message? Letter A, to ask if John wants to play football. Letter B, to tell John that Adam can't play football. Or letter C, to let John know about a change of a plan. What do you think? What is the response here?
I think that is the letter C.
Okay, letter C. And you, Michelle?
Yes, I think it's the letter C.
Okay, letter C. So Michelle, please continue with the second chart.
Okay. a school festival of books. Meet Ralph Sparks. Hear how he got ideas for his books, including History of Exploring the New World. Thursday at 9 a.m. room D31. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So the question is, pupils can A, buy books, B, read about explorers, and C, come and listen to a writer. What is the response here?
For me, is the letter C again.
Yes, it's the letter C. Come and listen to a writer.
Okay, nice. Very nice. So continue with the third and fourth. So Juliana, please start with third.
Okay. Science museum trip next Friday. Friday. Tickets are available for $4 for coach transport to the museum and for museum entry. If you're interested, see Mr. Gross. Mr. Goss.
Okay, thank you. So here we don't have a question, only the options. Letter A, you can now buy tickets for the museum trip. Letter B, tell Mr. Gross how you want to travel to the museum. And letter C, Mr. Gross will tell you if you need a ticket to the museum.
In my case, the letters A.
Okay, A. You, Michelle, you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, nice. So please continue with number four.
From Lizzie to Jenny. Jenny, I think I left my scar in your flat after the party. Have you seen it? Otherwise, I'll buy another one. Lizzie.
Okay, so the question is, why has Lizzie writing this? A, to invite Jenny to a party. B, to tell Jenny about the shopping trip. Or C, to ask about something that she's lost.
The letter C. To ask about something that she's lost.
And you, Juliana, what do you think?
I agree with Michelle, the letter C.
Okay, so continue. Um, Okay, give me a second. Okay, so continue. Juliana, again, please read the fifth chart.
Um, Hi, Dave. I broke my tennis racket. Can I use yours? I'll give I'll give it back in maths tomorrow. By the way, wasn't the homework difficult? Mike. Mike wants to.
Okay, so my wants to A, play tennis with Dave, B, borrow something from Dave, or C, get help from Dave with the homework.
I think that the letter B.
Okay, letter B. You, Michelle, you agree with this?
Mm, yes, maybe. Yes.
You're not sure. Okay, but letter B. Continue, please, Michelle. Read the last.
Mr. Gregson? Mr. Gregson is away today. Class 3 at 9 a.m. Please go and join for class 4 in room 7C for geography. Mr. Gregson will be back tomorrow.
Okay, so consider that we have three different options. So letter E, there isn't a geography lesson tomorrow. Letter B, class 4's lesson is happening at different time today. And letter C, there will be more people in room 7C than usual today.
The letter C. There will be more people in room 7C than usual today.
Okay, Juliana, you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so let's gonna check the correct answers, right? So let me check here and go back. So the first, we have the first is a letter C, to let John know about change of plan, right? Number two, letter C2, pupils can come and listen to a writer, right? So number three is A. You can now buy tickets for the museum trip. Number four, letter C. Why has Lizzie writing this? To ask about something that she lost. And five, Mike wants to, letter B, borrow something from Dave. And the last, uh, number six, um, there will be more people in room 7C than usual today, right? So I think you're writing all your response. So very good. So for this part, you have questions so far, or it is all clear?
For me, it's
It's
clear.
clear. Yes.
Okay, right. So let's move on. And in this part, you're gonna read one paragraph. We have three paragraphs, three different paragraphs. So I'm gonna read for you the first, and you're gonna read number two and three, right? So I don't know. I think that is a name, right? So we have three teenage sports superstars. The first, Gaurika Singh, uh, a swimmer. Gaurika is from Nepal, and she was the only under 14-year-old to take part in 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. She swam the 100 meters backstroke for Nepal. Home for Gurika these days is in the UK, and she trains at the Copthall Swimming Club, where the coaches have trained other world-class swimmers. Her father, Paras Singh, travels with her around the world when she goes to a competition. So, uh, who wants to continue with the second?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
Tracy Austin, tennis player. When Tracy Austin was given a car as a prize in a tennis competition in Stuttgart, Germany, she was 15 and still too young to drive, but she was already a professional tennis player. Then, at the age of 17, the American became the youngest ever sports person to earn $1 million. Before long, she was the world's number one player. These days, she often appears on TV talking about tennis matches at major competitions.
Okay, so I think only have two corrections for you. When you, okay, this in the third line, right? Then at the age, remember, when the next word initiate with a vowel, you pronounce this article the, not the, right? Right?
Okay,
Okay, and these last words is it's major competitions, right? But for all is very clear. Very good pronunciation. You have a good vocabulary. So Michelle, please continue with the last.
Okay. Nadia Comaneci. Comaneci.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't know.
Nadia Comaneci and gymnast. When Romanian gymnast Nadia took part in the Olympic Games in Montreal, Canada, in 1976, she immediately became one of the most famous sport people in the world. She got perfect score of 10 in 7 different events. Everyone thought that nobody could do this, and in fact, 9.9 was the highest number that the scoreboard could show. She did so well that she helped large numbers of people become interested in gymnastics. Teacher, your microphone is off.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna give you a little explanation for two words, right? You're seeing my screen, right? The part of introduction.
Yes.
Okay, you have a specific pronunciation about these two words. Sorry. So we have these different words, but have the same grammatical rule, right? So you pronounce these words should and could, and why is similar? Because we don't pronounce the letter L. We don't pronounce, and it's like you maybe don't pronounce the letter O. So the idea is to pronounce should and could, right? You pronounce that words just like that. So please consider that. And it's a mistake for Michelle. You pronounce that word like freeze, like cold, and it's good. So let's move back. Let's continue. So consider the information for these three different paragraphs to respond the next questions. So the first, which sports person now works as a journalist? A, B, or C? Hello, you're here?
Yes, teacher.
You need to go back to check the text, maybe?
Um, journalist, it's like when I don't know how to say that.
Try it, try it. Try to explain.
Um, uh, uh,
A
who
journal
it
a
it's
journalist, it's a person that work in the news,
not just
maybe. In the
okay.
news. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So which sport person now works as a journalist, has this specific job? So move back and check the text. Check it and you tell me.
The last one, Nivea.
Um, Nadia, in what part?
Nadia. Okay.
No, no, but in what part say that she got this job? Because I don't see it. No, we don't have
Mm,
information about that.
Yeah, I think it's the Tracy. It's
Yeah, I think too. I am reading, and maybe for the last part. These days, she
mhm,
often appears on TV talking about tennis matches at major competitions. Yeah.
yes, Trace.
yeah.
So I think it's the LRB2. So continue with 8. Which sport person made her sport more popular? So let's go back and check, please.
It's Nadia. Mm, the person number 3.
Okay. And what part maybe say that about that?
And The second sentence, she immediately became one of the most famous sport people in the world.
Yeah, right. Very good. Continue. Number nine. To the final, we're gonna check the correct answers. So, number nine, which sports person won something that she couldn't use? Let's move back and tell me. Okay, you got it or not? Now you don't have idea about this,
No, teacher.
and you, Michelle, have any idea about the response?
Yeah, I have idea, but no idea completely. I think is the Tracy, but I don't find the sentence
But
to
what do you
explain.
think? Why do you think that is the person?
Yeah, the Tracy, the second person.
Yeah, you find the sentence.
No, no, but I think because I know she was a very good um
A very good, a very good what?
one moment please. I can explain in English.
A very good player, maybe.
Yes, but no, I don't know. No, I don't have idea.
Okay, I'm gonna explain this part. So, the idea in this part, in this question, is maybe to have a comprehension. Maybe don't in this part for this question, the text don't give us a clear idea or maybe a clear sentence to respond this. Yeah, but I think I'm not sure. We're gonna check to the final with the answers, but I think it's with that for that part. Look, uh, the Tracy paragraph in the third line, right? So then, at the age of 17, the American become the youngest ever sports person to earn $1 million, right? So what does that mean? That Tracy earns $1 million, but she's a 17 teenager, right? And with this age, she's a younger, and maybe she's not have the possibility to spend all this money. Maybe all this money goes to her parents. So the question is, which sports person wants something that she couldn't use? Maybe it's letter B, Tracy, because she couldn't spend the money.
Okay. Is couldn't. Okay, couldn't use.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. And I think it's the questions, inferential questions, maybe.
yeah, a little, yeah. The idea is maybe to read and give me your. The idea is not to take maybe a simple view about the text, right? Maybe you have here questions that you have to talk about the meaning and reflection about the maybe the whole context in the paragraph, right? So this is an example, but we're gonna check if the next questions have the same intention, right? So number 10, which sport person became rich when she was young?
Tracy is the person number two.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
rare. We have
Then
three response for that
yeah.
for she. Hmm. Okay, let's continue and let's gonna check. Maybe I have a mistake, but let's gonna check. So the number 10 is, yeah, the letter B, Tracy, because she earns $1 million only with 17, sorry. Continue 11. Which sports person was the youngest person in a competition?
The first one, the letter A,
Okay. In what part, Juliana? What part? What part
in
say
the
that?
first part, say she
Okay.
was the only under 14 years old to take part in the 2016 Olympics in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, right. Yeah. So remember when the age have these lines, these little lines, you don't say years. Only say 14-year-old because we don't have S right here. But I think you're right. Michelle, you agree with us?
Yes, teacher, I agree.
Yeah, that's the response, I think. Continue. 12. Which sports person did something that people believed was not possible? Something unbelievable. Take your time. Think about your
The last
response.
one,
The
the
last
last one
one.
person. Yes.
And what part? What part say it?
When say she got perfect scores, everyone thought that nobody do this. Mm,
Okay, everybody thought
and that
that,
finally maybe
yeah,
in
nobody
the middle
could.
of the text.
Yeah, I think it's probably, yeah. You have a difference, Michelle, or you think it's the same?
Yes, I think it's the same, but the paragraph I don't mention the um I don't remember. Se me fue el nombre.
Try it, try it. Yes, you can. Try it.
Okay, yes, I agree. I don't remember the phrase.
Yeah, the phrase is in I think, and as your mates say, is in the third line. Everyone thought that nobody could to this that, and in fact, 9.9 was the highest number that the scoreboard could show. Yeah, I think it's probably that. So, continue. The last. Which sports person was born in one country and now lives in another? What do you think? What is it? Where is it? This is very easy.
The first one,
Okay, and tell me what part?
mm, the first part say is from Nepal, and then in the middle of the text say home for Gaurika these days is in UK.
Okay, right. Yeah, maybe it's letter A. So check the response. The 7 is letter B. Yeah, the journalist is Tracy today. Number 8 is letter C. What person made her sport more popular? Letter C, Nadia. Number 9, which sports person won something that she couldn't use? It's letter B, right? Tracy, right? Number 10, which sport person become rich when she was young? Tracy too, letter B. And 11, which sport person was the youngest person in a competition? Letter A, Eureka. Nice. Number 12, which sports person did something that people believe was not possible? Letter C, right, Nadia. And the last, 13, which sports person was born in one country and now lives in another? Letter A, Gaurica, right. So you have a vocabulary, uh, exchange vocabulary in this part of you have clear. It's clear for you, all these words. check it, and tell me. No, it's all clear?
No, teacher. For me, it's okay.
Okay, it's all right. So let's move on then. So we're gonna do this last part. Maybe not 100 words, but you're gonna read me a little paragraph in your computer. So explain me, why do you think is important to not sorry, not is to spend time on social networks, right? What is your opinion about that? So you write this paragraph, and when you finish, you read me the paragraph, right? So you have maybe 3 or 4 minutes to do this. Do you understand the exercise?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Michelle, do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's do it, please. And maybe, yeah, in 4 minutes, I'm going to ask you. 3 minutes. 3 minutes, only 3 minutes. Okay, girls, you ready? You finish your part, your paragraph.
Yes, teacher.
So please read me your part, your opinion.
Okay. I believe that social networks are a great tool for today, but are also a great distraction. So I think it's important to recognize that the time that we spend on social networks should have a purpose. If we only use them as a hobby and not for a purpose, we will be um I don't know if it's okay, but I don't know how to write in invirtiendo. I
Spend
search
spend the time.
spend, okay, spend a valuable time that could be used for other things such as personal projects, work, or studies.
Okay, yeah, very nice. Really good opinion. You, Michelle, your opinion?
Okay. I think that social networks have become something very important nowadays. Many people spend too much time in them, making it
Mm-hmm.
impossible for them to relate to the real people around them. I am not saying that social networks are bad, but we should limit or allocate a certain amount of time that we spend on them. That said, amount of time be conscious and realistic.
Actually, I think, thank you. Really good opinions, both. Actually, I think in the social networks and in general, a phone or a computer, it's not a really bad, uh, a really bad tools. Yeah, it's not a really bad tools for people. The problem is the use that the people does for these social networks or our phones. Yeah, because you have a lot of information to learn and improve your knowledge even in the social networks, right? I see different channels on TikTok that teach interesting things about the English, right? But the problem is the people prefer to see dancing people or something like that, wasting their time, right? And I think that's the problem. So guys, this is all for this class. You have the link for the attendance in your chats. So, do you have questions so far in this part to the final, or is it all clear?
No, teacher, all is clear.
Okay. You, Michelle, it's all clear?
Yeah, in the next week, I is the last encounters, is the last week encounters, es como la última semana de encuentros, I think.
No. Yeah, you're right in English. No, you have two more. This is the seventh week, and we last in the ninth week.
Okay,
Yeah, we have two more. Remember, the next week to exam preparation, we're gonna work the listening skill, and for the last, we're gonna work the speaking skill, my favorite. So please check it out, right? So if you don't have questions, I'm gonna switch here in Spanish to explain something. So I'm gonna stop the recording here, I think. Yeah.